These tuning changes in this etude are fairly straightforward. However, they do move pretty quickly. Both occur in 2 measures of rests, and the second change returns back to the opening pitches. While many of you will use gauges, you want to make sure you can hear the correct pitches, so if something goes awry with the gauges or drum heads before or during the audition, you have the pitch changes in your ear. Understanding the relationship and chord structure will also be helpful to know how far to move your feet once you get a feel for the drums. A great practice tool that I was taught, and one that I always pass on to my students, is to tune each drum 10 times every day. For this etude, you would then tune the G, B, and D 10 times every day, totaling 30 times every day that you'll tune. If you only practice on the weekdays, that means you'll be tuning 150 times per week. And in a month, you'll be tuning 600 times. If you tune the first chord, then you do the B flat chord change, then back to the G chord, you will actually end up practicing tuning 1,800 times per month. Think about how much better your ear will be after practicing these tuning changes almost 2,000 times every month over the course of how long you're going to play this etude, which is 3 or 4 months. That could end up, you could be tuning 6,000 times before the end of the year. Your ear will be much, much, much better. And your band directors and private lesson teachers and your percussion directors will be very, very happy with you. In regards to this etude, the first change occurs in measures 16 and 17, going from a G major triad down to a B flat major triad in second inversion, which means the bass note is the 3rd note in that triad. Therefore, the 32-inch drum moves down a whole step from the G down to the F, and the 29-inch drum moves down a half step from a B to a B flat. I recommend tuning the new tonic pitch, the B flat, first, then tune the dominant pitch, the F. Knowing this new pitch relationship will help you hear the correct sound of the new chord. The second change moves back to the G major triad, and I start tuning with the G first, the new tonic, and then go to the 3rd from the B flat up to the B. That allows me to hear the tonic, 3rd, and then the 5th. Talking about triads and tonic and dominant terms is all about music theory. If you need more help with the theory aspect of this etude, please talk to your band director to get a better understanding of how this works. When tuning, make sure your feet are set before the rests and always move in time to make sure that the timing of the entrance is correct. For this etude, I use 2 beats to change the pitches. Since I will dampen the D with a 26-inch drum on beat 1 of measure 16, I quickly get my head close to the drum during beat 1. So then I can hear the pitch and see the gauge at the same time. Then I move the B to the B flat during beats 2 and 3 of measure 16. Then I move the G down to the F on beats 1 and 2 of measure 17. I then get back to playing position on beat 3, and I'm ready to go. So I definitely urge you to apply this technique to the second tuning change when you go from the B flat second inversion triad to the G major root position triad. Understand and know exactly which beats you're going to move on, and that's going to make the consistency of these tuning changes as good as you can possibly do.